for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Thursday, December 14th, 2017, and you are listening to episode 132 of the BCC Podcast. I'm Ford, and here with me today is LQ.
It feels like forever since I've been on the podcast. You guys have discussed so much that I wanted to give my opinion on. I really feel like I've been missing out.
We have, haven't we?
Because now, basically all the news is done.
Except for what we have to cover today, but we'll get to that later.
Nope, don't listen to this podcast. We're done with the news.
I am also here with Mace.
Hello. LQ, you should do an opinion podcast after this. Maybe your quick thoughts.
You know what's interesting? I kind of started that already.
Whoa. Don't tease the future projects, guys.
Ford, it's on the channel.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And it's on Facebook, too. Check it out, our 200 Facebook
Yeah.
I forgot
fans.
you released that. I'm also here with Mal.
Like some sort of crazy fanatic, in preparation for The Last Jedi, I have been shutting down my social media and have been watching The Phantom Menace, The Attack of the Clones, and right now I'm currently on The Clone Wars in, chronological order.
You're really going to watch it in chronological order by the time you see this movie?
I'm going to finish the chronological order. I'll have watched episode 3 by then, and then watch the whole...
third time this year you've binged the entire Clone Wars series?
Second time.
I mean, that's impressive, Mal. I've only done it once this year.
Are you going to watch Rebels and Rogue One, too?
I'm gonna watch Rogue One, Rebels not so much, because I don't have a way of accessing any of it, so...
That's good.
That kind of sucks compared to the Clone Wars, and after
it does.
coming off of six seasons of the Clone Wars, it will just kill my hype, man.
It would. I'm also here with, last but not least, Glenda.
Mal, are you going to wear your Stormtrooper armor to the movie?
Nope, because he didn't finish it.
Ooh.
How
Yeah.
dare
Wear
you?
part
well-
of it and be a battle-damaged stormtrooper.
Well, it depends.
He didn't finish
what
part of it.
is not finished in particular?
All of it.
All of it.
All of
Right
it.
now, I've just
Okay.
been focusing on the helmet, and that has not come together yet, because I'm a noob to the armor making, and I haven't had much time, so when I do get time, it's still like, okay, do I actually want to cut this? Because this is $500 worth of plastic here. I'm not gonna cut it and then go, I was supposed to cut it differently. So I'm analyzing the
See, that's
helmet
why I
so
wouldn't
much.
want to buy that. I prefer Lego. Lego's already cut how I need it to be cut.
Mhm.
No, it isn't. You can't connect a 2x4 to a, Technic arm piece, so you gotta
Again,
just...
with a little ingenuity and a lot of super glue.
You can totally connect it to a Technic arm piece.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
It depends on the arm piece, actually. I suppose,
That's true.
but
That's true.
yeah, just a little knife work and voila.
So, I
Little
hate to
duct
cut
tape,
in, but I feel like one thing I've observed while we've been podcasting for quite a while, and I've been hosting, I feel like I never give you any insight into what's going on with what projects I'm working on, because I'm always the one who's introducing everybody.
I can see
You're
you.
right.
I just wanted to say I've been working on this a space shuttle, a Star Wars themed space shuttle, of course. Since I got back from Cincinnati,
Mhm.
and I think I'm nearing the final stages. Right now. I'm just kind of trying to round it out and make it look less like a box with some wings and some thrusters on the side, with cockpit on there. And
Oh, it's a good thing.
I think it's turning out very well, and I'm thinking of putting a bunch of pictures. I've been putting some progress pictures on the Discord server recently, but
What about Twitter?
well, I'm thinking about putting them there.
Well, stuff has been going down on Twitter lately.
Yeah.
I've been avoiding Twitter like
yeah,
the
some
plague.
pretty cool stuff.
That's a pretty... that's actually a really interesting story. But first, not going back to your mock Ford, I swear for some reason I thought you showed me the finished version of that like a month ago.
Yeah, then
It's not finished anymore.
Then it had
True
some
art
problems.
is never done.
It had some stability problems, believe it or not.
LQ,
I had to
when you're into
expand-
hobbies.
I had to expand the landing gears and do some structural integrity issue fixes. But I think I'm nearing the ending stages now.
This is like with every mock you show me, like, oh, here's the finished product. I'm like, oh, wow, that's really cool.
I don't
And then
think I
a
ever
month
called
later,
it the
so I'm
finished
almost
product.
done with it now, but I think I want to redo this part. And okay, the protectors, for example, your protectors.
I was just thinking the protector.
What are you talking about?
Remember I
The
said
same
they're like in the
protector.
final form, and then you redid them all?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
then I was like, I could do better.
I'm thinking of a particular protector of Earth.
We don't talk
Oh,
about
God.
that right now.
So anyway, on Twitter lately, so for a long time now, Mal has not had a Twitter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
the other night, me and Mace and Mal were on there. I'm like, Mal, you need a Twitter. So I signed him up. And that was that.
And ever since then, I'm already following so many people, and
Yeah, I chose who he was following, too.
Yes.
you only chose some of who I was following.
I chose like 30.
Most.
And I have like 127 right now.
Ah,
So,
that's a lot. man.
127?
following, not people following me. It's different.
How many people are following you?
I
Are
don't
they
care.
all
There's no
bots
easy
like
way to
my
access your
followers?
Twitter, and I'm technically on a hiatus from Twitter right now because of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I'll actually see it by the time this episode comes out, but
Pro.
Why did
Yeah.
you make him a Twitter right before
Exactly.
the Star
this
Wars?
was a few weeks ago now. This was like 3
No,
weeks
this
ago.
is
Again, that
no.
counts as
It
right
is
before.
It's
not
to
that.
teach Mal
Besides-
restraint. Can he get addicted to Twitter in a day and then have
Yeah.
to rein himself in and then get back into it again?
I mean, there are
It's a test.
pretty good things that Twitter can do other than just fearmonger and make everything look overblown and showing the
Such
stupidity
as?
of people.
What the heck?
But it
No.
can also give us some really
Mal's
cool
been on
stuff.
Twitter a lot.
It can also
Let's
give
see,
us some
there's
really
Winnie
cool
the
stuff.
Pooh and Porgs, Kermit the Frog.
The
Yeah.
announcement
Why
of
with Kermit?
a new soundtrack related to Bionicle.
Yeah,
Follow me
I
on
thought we
Twitter.
heard the last of that news, but nope.
So I guess about a week or so ago. In fact, I guess by the time we're recording this, it's already out. The Bionicle 2 Legends of Metro Nui soundtrack has been released as of the 12th of December.
So far, it's already out.
It's already out.
Exactly.
I've known about
I'm
this
letting-
since before.
I'm
it was
letting
out.
people know who don't know. So, like, get it, because it's good.
The main thing I'm
So if
excited
you still
for
haven't
about-
accepted Bionicle is dead, you too can own a...
You too can own
The
a,
thing is, I
own
don't
a
believe
sliver
that
of
this
its
score has
corpse.
been This score, I think, has not been released before in the original form.
No.
So
In fact,
I don't think any of them were
I
they?
believe Nathan
No.
first said that he had to dig up like a bunch of sound clips and then like put them back to get like just Frankenstein it together to complete the album. Isn't
I'm
that
a
crazy?
big fan of the Web of Shadows
I think
soundtrack.
that is very, very, very cool.
And the Web of Shadows soundtrack is coming soon as well.
That's the one I'm gonna get. I really.
I'm just
like
getting
that
all of
music.
them, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get all of them by Christmas.
I'm gonna get
That's
all of them
so
to
cool.
round out my collection, but Web of Shadows is the priority.
It looks so good.
Mm.
It just makes me happy. Also, I listen to this music a lot already, so yes, it is good.
I
Man,
still
I was
have
so hyped about Twitter, and I
Oh.
don't know why, but that just killed
Wow.
it.
I still have yet to get the first soundtrack, the Mask of Light soundtrack, because I've been a lazy bum. But I plan on this Christmas getting that, and I guess the rest of them, and, as well as the Lego Ninjago movie, which is out on digital currently.
Mm.
You know, I can't find the way to silence my new phone.
That's a problem.
Oh,
yes,
So let's
you
hope
got
no
on your
one
phone.
calls me during the podcast
Very
because I
nice.
don't have a cool
Blow
ringtone
it.
yet.
Blow your
the phone
phone
out
off the
during
other
the
way.
break.
Yes, you could break it. And you can film it as you break it.
But it's new.
Can the
Just
new
keep a
Samsung
camera on
Galaxy
yourself and keep
survive?
it filming. So that
When has the
20
BCC
hammer
ever been
shots.
known to destroy perfectly good products?
True, that's
Well.
an excellent point. Oh, but it'll make a good video though.
What else do we have on the news docket today? I know like half of the stuff because I sent it to Mal just before the podcast.
Well, there's going to be a third wave of Mighty Micros, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
Yay.
loves those.
Actually, these are pretty nice.
They are pretty good.
Yeah.
They're
Actually, no. Some
I was
people
totally
who
kidding.
do
I
like
love
them.
them.
I think the faces are a little bit better this time around than
Mhm.
they have been in the past, except for Thor.
a little
That's
bit.
what I was
Sandman.
thinking.
Okay, I want to talk
at
about the
Sandman's
Thor
face.
one later.
Let's go through the order.
All right.
Okay.
So we're starting off
So-
with Scarlet Spider versus Sandman. So that's
There's been a lot of Scarlet
76089.
Spider themed stuff lately.
There's always a Spider-Man
Yes.
themed one, which
Thankfully,
Yeah.
except this one's Scarlet Spider, so it's not Spider-Man. Huh?
Mm-hmm. It's just Peter Parker's clone.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm trying to find a picture of the Sandman that came in that other set and compare how the shirt looks.
Oh, it's the exact. Oh no, it's not the exact same shirt. The sand splotch is higher up on the arm, right up at the shoulder. On this one.
I think
On
the
the one
sand
I
splotch
have-
on the original one didn't it like kind of come down a bit to the waist?
Yes,
The original
because
also had
his legs
abs.
are sand
Yes.
in that
It
set,
also had
and he has
abs.
sand
But it
abs.
looks a little flat.
And he has a similar sand hammer, but his sand hammer in the official set, which I have in my hand right now, is actually better than this
Ah.
one. And boy,
Also,
is
like-
that face awful. For
It is pretty
Sandman.
bad. It makes him look
It
like
looks
an idiot.
really bad.
It makes him
Mhm.
look less John Malkovich and more like just a Durr. Yeah.
Kind of looks like a general
Oh!
thug from a Spider-Man movie.
It's like the Brickhead's Kylo Ren. Oh, I'm sorry, Kylo Ben.
Oh.
With the little
I don't
freckle.
think it's quite at
He's
that
like,
level.
"Duh."
So next up, we have Star-Lord versus Nebula.
I'm getting
set
that one.
76090.
It's got Star-Lord's
I like this
mixtape.
Yeah. I
I don't know.
It took
I
me a-
don't feel like the builds are as creative as they are in some other things, especially Nebula's.
it took me
Other
a bit to
things,
figure out
other
what Nebula's
bees.
was, but here I'm pretty sure
It
correct me if
looks
I'm
like a
wrong.
winged black rabbit.
it's
Mhm.
it's not.
When the
it's,
wings are
is
the
it's
Roland's
one of the
ship
ships
from the
from the
movie.
first movie
Okay. if
of
you
the
say
bad guys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Sikaran, I think.
Oh, it's one of the Sikaran, what would they call them? Necrocraft? Necrocraft.
yeah,
that's
the
it.
Necrocraft.
And
Okay.
Star-Lord is holding a game controller.
That's his gun.
It's a game controller.
I really like
good.
Star-Lord's facial expression,
I love
actually.
his
The
face.
mask
Oh, yeah.
actually
Same.
bending.
I can confirm here that Star-Lord's head is double-sided.
It is?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the other side look like?
It's just his face.
That's
Is it
boring.
making
just
a weird
Chris Pratt.
expression?
It's
Another
it's
thing
cartoony
I'm
Chris
noticing
Pratt.
here, that his chest print's like a mix of the movie and the classic comic Star-Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And that's a
okay
cool
Kinda
one to get.
cool.
I like that.
I'm
Pair
gonna
it
buy
with
him
the,
some dark blue pants and make him a real Star-Lord.
Yeah,
to go to my other
if
five.
I were to get this, then I would just pair it with the helmet that I have, because I got the Obelisk and Milano set for my birthday. I would just pair it with that and be good to go. Perfect Star-Lord.
I have every
So-
non-SDCC Guardian set ever made, so I have to get this to complete my collection.
Oof.
You know, me and Mace are the only ones with like collections going here.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
You guys
collect
need to
more.
collect more.
Yes.
Like, we need signature collection. Like, I'm gonna get every Ninjago minifigure eventually.
I
Mace
do
will have all the
GOGG
Guardians sets.
and Spider-Man
So, Ford.
vehicles.
You know what you should collect?
What should I
What's that?
collect?
Insectoids.
Insectoids.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to
Isn't
mind.
that
Why
really
not
expensive
Exomites?
now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Let's-
Collect Alpha Team then.
That's also
I was kidding.
expensive.
No, you should collect something new. That's the thing about getting on collection trends. You gotta kind of be there in the beginning.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's hard to collect in Metro.
That's why I
Well,
have
that's
to
not
get the
true then.
Spider Bridge while it's still $70. As soon as the set retires, it's gonna be $200.
Right.
I need to get it
Orcs.
too.
Yeah. It's gonna be
I
pretty
don't think that
expensive.
one's gonna.
It's gonna go up.
It's
I
The
definitely
don't think
aftermarket
so.
value on that set is gonna be through the roof.
I don't think so for some reason.
Are you
I-
serious?
I think so.
Yeah,
I've never.
because it's on sale
You mean
so
the
much.
one that
But-
comes with like the perfect versions of most of the Sinister Six, as well as Scarlet Spider, the perfect one, and
See, the thing is, it's not expensive enough for it to have, be in low supply.
Exclusive Aunt May, exclusive Spider Girl, exclusive Scarlet
Yeah, I
Spider,
get that, but
exclusive
there's-
Craven, Goblin, and Scorpion.
The thing is, though, it's constantly on sale. There are a lot of them in circulation.
That's true, but
Which-
when the
Okay.
sales end, everything tends to be
Maybe
pretty
not.
cheap.
Maybe in
No.
like 10 years. But
yeah, I do kind of see your point, LQ, where it's one of those sets where I think it would have a pretty long shelf life due
Mhm.
to, I guess, generality or whatever you would say about it. Like, it's so universal, for lack of a better term, given the news that broke today about Disney and 20th Century Fox.
Wait, that has nothing to do with Universal.
But you just said
Universal
it.
is Disney's only competition in the theme park
Yeah,
market.
Universal. They're Universal and Sony. They're next.
Fox wasn't in the theme park. Anyway.
Fox is probably
They're next.
trying to buy SeaWorld. I bet
You know that.
No, because they already partnered. Never mind. Never mind.
So, how about this Thor versus Loki set?
So, I'm just gonna say it. The Thor minifigure head looks like what I picture the guy who posted the, to be fair, you had to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. To be fair, you have to...
It just looks like.
Why is it that? I would have never got that. Why?
Why would you not have got that?
To be
Yeah,
fair,
I
you
was
have to have
thinking
an
about that.
extremely high IQ to understand Mal's mind.
True.
Just, the humor is extremely subtle.
Richard's realistic outlook has been.
Wow, now I
interwoven
need
through
this
the
set.
plot.
I think the Loki looks
I have
okay.
no idea how you came to that conclusion, but
Very.
I mean,
wrong.
he's right though.
I really think.
I
the-
would have
the
preferred
Loki
if
looks
they
okay.
had Thor's helmet in this set.
I would have
Yeah,
preferred if they
yeah.
had Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder.
Oh, that would have been nice.
What?
I would have loved
I
that.
think
Those
Lego would have
magic
preferred the
flying
set, so-
regenerating
Hold-
goats.
I'm posting a picture. In the original myth, then Thor.
We actually
had
gotta get
two
moving because we
goats.
have a lot of these to cover before the break.
Okay.
And by that I
fine.
mean 2.
Well, we only got.
That's
That's
not a
true.
lie.
we
Can we
got.
get back
We
to
got
the
3
goats
more.
later?
We got 3 more. We can get through them.
3
pretty
more?
fast.
I thought we have 2 more.
No, 3.
Yeah,
We
3.
do indeed have.
Yeah.
Next is
I
Batman
agree
versus
with that.
Harley Quinn.
Ooh,
Oh.
more Batman,
Batman.
ones. We definitely need more
Is
Batman.
the
Yay!
mask Batman? Because it kind of looks like the mask is a little bit different.
I'm pretty sure that's the
Destroy
Batfleck
your
mask
Batman.
and not the...
Otherwise known as the Perfect Cowl.
Mhm.
I thought it was known as the Batfleck cowl.
No, this came
It's
out
an
before
ugly-
Batfleck.
It's ugly.
No,
though.
I like
Oh,
this
I've
cowl.
always known it as the Batfleck.
No.
I like the cowl just fine.
Yeah.
No. No.
However, we've gotten like a million Harley Quinns lately, so
Mhm.
can we just move on from this one?
Yes, please.
I just want to know: is the Harley Quinn really weird face double-sided?
I don't know.
Probably
I'm
not.
not sure, but
Okay.
there's a
Well, I
chance.
just think
I'll-
it's a weird face.
I feel like the
Well,
next one.
that's one
to
of the
me
Money
is the
Micro
best one.
staples.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I love this one.
It is
I like the ice
Nightwing
cream
versus
truck.
the Joker.
Mhm.
It made me think it's weird. The last one was Batman versus Bane, wasn't it?
No,
I'm not
it
sure.
was
The first
it
way.
was
Robin.
it was Bane and Robin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what was Batman against?
Killer Moth, Catwoman, take your pick.
No, in his Mighty Micro.
Calendar Man.
Both of those and more.
Wait, how many Mighty Micros does Batman
At
have?
least 3.
A
Oh,
lot.
only 2? Only 2?
He's
Oh,
Batman.
Yeah, I thought this was just the second one.
Okay, then just against Catwoman and Killer Moth.
You okay?
So,
Okay.
Nightwing's face looks like he had a lick of some of Joker's ice cream there. He just... a little intense.
I really like his torso though. That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the hair still. Like,
Yes. The hair's
I think
pretty
they've
good.
been using it for a while now for
Though
Nightwing,
I think the Exoforce black hair is like way better for Nightwing. I have that
Okay,
mini
here it is.
so
So
I
it's
know.
Batman versus Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I always wanted the Flash one, honestly, but I just can't. See, I like the idea of Mighty Micros, but you can't do anything else with these pieces.
Yeah, they're not very good minifigs. If the minifigs had
minifigs
legs
are-
and decent
but
faces,
the parts they give you are pretty good for the
Okay, here it is,
cars.
Batman versus Killer Moth. Wow, that one sucks.
yeah, look at Killer Moth's face. It's terrible.
You know, I really don't like Killer Moth in any form. I hate his colors. It makes him look cheap.
Mhm.
Both him and I think Firefly, I can never really get the color scheme of.
When are they gonna make Firefly? That's a good point.
didn't they already, though?
No, they didn't.
No,
You sure?
I don't
Never.
think
Not
they
once.
have- Did he appear in the Lego Batman movie?
no.
I'm sure. Oh no, really?
He was
I-
in
Actually,
all
Firefly was in Gotham, so
and all the Lego Batman games except.
He
the
was also
first
in
one.
Arrow. Ugh.
oh yeah, I forgot they have like
He's in,
two
like,
different
one
versions on
episode in
two
the first
different
season.
TV show universe. Anyway,
Next is Supergirl.
yeah, wait,
versus
I really
Brainiac.
love the Joker's ice cream truck with the ice cream on the
Oh.
top. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Mhm, and the smile in the eyes.
Okay, Superwoman
Supergirl.
figure is really ugly.
Superwoman.
Superwoman.
Supergirl, yeah, whatever. Her hair and
What's
face together just I don't like
yeah,
it.
the hairpiece
I
is
don't-
good, but then
Why
the
does she have a
face is just
mustache?
like it just looks like Sonic.
It's lipstick,
Look at her
basically
mustache.
it's supposed to be,
No,
but it
it's a
doesn't
The
make
face
mustache.
sense.
just looks like Sonic with like the side, the mouth on the side. Right?
Looks like he was mixed with Grumpy Cat.
But you know what I don't
Brainiac's
get?
figure looks so terrible. Like,
Oh, that
Just-
one.
Weird.
Brainiac looks like he's really channeling his inner Sonic.
You
He
gotta
does.
be
He
fast.
looks
I
more
his
like
vehicle,
Shadow.
It's awful.
with that
The
face.
biggest thing for me though is what is up with the magnifying glass.
Oh, it's supposed to be looking at
because-
the
He's
tiny
going to
city
cook
that he
him like an
collected.
insect.
'Cause-
Ford, what was up with the magnifying
it's
glass?
supposed to be looking at the tiny city that Brainiac has in his hand.
hmm He has the bottled city of Candor in his hand.
Wait, how does that make any sense?
Oh,
So she can
Yes,
see the Kryptonians.
Microscopic vision.
I guess.
But they're in car. Why did she want to see it?
Make sure that everyone was okay afterward.
Now,
Maybe he
I
took it
think
before
this
she was
one
done
needs a
looking.
secret story.
Oh, no. I'm not brave enough for politics.
What?
I love this. I love his car's facial expression.
It's so
He's
done
like,
with
"Oh,
life.
It's just
you're
like,
gonna get it now."
This again, getting chased by a super person.
I'm just gonna say.
I would have thought of it like, "You're gonna get it this time."
So that's all for the Mighty Micros.
Yes.
They're a strange lot as per normal.
No kidding.
But they're like
I'm gonna
cool.
get the Spider-Mans and the
though, I
Guardians.
think.
Yeah.
ones.
See, there's stuff I really like about them, stuff I really don't like about them.
They could be better. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Or just not
But
exist.
when
but-
we come back, we're going to be talking about some LEGO Star Wars, the Downtown Diner again for multiple reasons, LEGO Brickheads,
And
and
murder.
what's this last item on our list?
It's
Exclusive minifigs.
The exclusive
the brand
minifig
retail manager.
Minifigs
Oh,
that
I
we
didn't
get
add
to
that
last
one.
time.
I did not know about that yet.
hmm
All
I
right,
guess we'll
well,
learn about it.
if you want to learn about it with me, stick around. Have a question or comment you'd like us to answer on the podcast? Just send us an email at thebccpodcast@gmail.com. Welcome back to the BCC Podcast, Segment 2. We're going to get right into the news with some LEGO Star Wars 2018 images. Wonder if Disney is going to try to take these down this time.
Well, they haven't done anything
Yes,
yet.
they are.
Good luck.
Well,
Remember a while ago, Ford, when we said we were going to discuss the LEGO Star Wars sets in the next episode?
And then we didn't get to because they got rid of them.
Yep. They're all gone. I don't think they're back yet.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, we did talk about them, didn't we? Like the next
We
week?
briefly touched on a couple of them, and there's no pictures in the podcast, but
Well,
we didn't get a chance to talk about the construction figures at all.
oh, man.
Oh yeah, and that's true. That's true.
All we need to know
Poor
is that they
things.
look good and we want them, right?
Yes.
Do
We
want
will spend many monies on them.
Except they also are very
Spend
expensive.
a lot of
Like
bucks.
Boba Fett is $30.
We'll talk about that when we actually... No, I'd totally pay $30. Anyway.
My house has been broken.
And,
How am I
and
gonna
Darth
afford it?
Vader is
Well-
35, but like, let's not go there.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I'd totally pay that too.
Really?
Boba's too
Yeah,
expensive.
especially
How much money
Chewie
do
is
you
35,
have?
and I wouldn't pay that. Well, not much, because I just bought a bunch of presents, but...
Same. I am gonna scrape by with dollars left this week.
Same.
You gotta
Thanks
say
to
Borks,
Christmas.
Mace.
I always have dollars left. Usually it's not cents.
Yeah, it's never cents for me. I can't manage my budget.
Mace,
that
you
well.
took that joke way too seriously, and it just ruined it.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a joke.
This is a joke. What you did? What? Do you think
Oh gosh, you're gonna kill me.
See, I made the joke better with my
Mace
confidence.
believes that LQ is absolutely broke.
I mean, it could
He is
happen.
scraping
I'm
by.
broke.
Every day
I don't
he only
judge
has
against broke
a few
people. So I
cents
am
of
one.
dollars left to his name.
All
He
right,
barely
so
makes it,
Oh.
but he
Wow.
but he has more than cents left, and that is
So-
enough for him.
So we're talking about Star Wars.
Alright, let's not
that
drive
isn't
this
The
joke
Last
further.
Jedi because nobody cares about that movie, right,
Well,
Don't mention anything for it. I am staying spoiler free.
yeah.
Same.
I'm not
I
So-
unfollowed
saying
5
because
people
we're
on
not
Facebook
talking-
just to avoid it.
About The Last Jedi. We're talking about a possibly better movie. I'll give the benefit of
new-
the doubt, okay?
Okay. All right. So let's actually talk about the actual set.
Yes. This
I
is
think it.
sets 75205 Mos Eisley Cantina.
So
I really like it.
I really like it,
I
but
love
one
it.
thing I'm going to say, I think Lego just opened up a can of worms with that image of both Greedo and Han firing, and they both
Ooh.
missing too. So they're making up a
Well,
new
it's a
story.
kid's thing.
Wait. Look closer.
Han is dodging.
Closer. Look at the distance between the blaster bolts.
It looks like Greedo shot first in this.
You're
image.
right. I thought it was the other way around at first, but you're right.
Hey,
And
hey,
look,
if
Han
you
is
look,
dodging
if you
the
look
blaster
even more
bolt just like in
closely-
the special edition.
if you look even more closely, Han's blaster shot makes a line, and then Greedo's
Han
makes
missed.
a line.
Wait,
and
the
then-
heck?
and
Yeah,
then-
that's
and then
what I
it
just
comes, like,
said.
to an angle with the wall, and it looks like a triangle. Illuminati confirmed.
For
You're right.
I feel like every year Lego has been trying to release a $30 set, which also has a lot of, I don't want to say quite
This
play value,
is
but it
$40.
encompasses a lot, and it's not a vehicle. Because, like, I'm thinking along the lines of the duel on Naboo and Darth Vader transformation. I
No,
feel like this is in those same vein
actually,
of sets.
This is a $40 set, and it's exclusive to Toys R Us. This is more in line with what they did this year with the A-Wing set.
But the A-Wing's a vehicle. I'm talking about how they're doing, like, these
Iconic
non-vehicle scenes.
Scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they also did the
Also,
scene
have
with
we
the Darth
gotten
Vader transformation. Yeah.
The bartender minifigure before?
I don't think
Once,
we have. Like,
maybe I don't recognize him, but maybe
we did, it had to be
in the
old, right?
last one.
I don't think we.
I feel like, have we ever gotten a Cantina set?
Yes, we
Yes,
have.
we
We've
have.
gotten
A
two.
big one.
Yeah.
I
before.
think so.
I'm
It was
Now,
big.
a
it
bunch
had
of people were
do-back.
disappointed with this one because it's the first Cantina set to not come with a dewback.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Everybody was losing
Why?
their minds over
Well,
that.
it's-
But, like, I'm okay.
I get to serve Lego alcoholic space beverages to
That you can't drink.
stormtroopers and Han and Greedo. I'm good, man. I'm
Oh,
good.
I totally forgot about this Mos Eisley set because it had. I think I remember why. Because the land speeder in it was so similar to a land speeder
That-
released around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another land speeder that just came out.
Yes, that's true. You know, when are they going to
Interesting.
do other things besides these same scenes?
Oh,
over
but yeah,
and
I
over?
totally forgot about
Right.
this set. How much was it originally?
I think it was like $60. 70 maybe?
I thought it was like 80, but I could be wrong.
I always wanted it, but never got
See,
it.
by that standard, I like this one better.
Wait, the older one or the newer one?
The newer one.
Really?
I feel like if this old one I'm looking at is $60, I'd rather pay $30. I
But
feel like I don't get that much more for double
again,
the price.
$40. This is $40.
40? I thought it was
No,
30.
it's 40.
No, it's 40.
Okay, well, anyway, the original one is 70, so
The original
Okay,
one
you just
is
said it was
about
60.
twice
I
Make
as
it
feel like
mine.
the land speeder was unnecessary in this old one.
That's true, it is.
I will say there's
Wow.
one thing that kind of bugs me with the set.
And that is?
Did we really need a Ubrikian speeder? Did we really need it?
No. But it is a
But
different
we
vehicle than
need-
usual, so I'm...
I actually totally forgot that's in the set, but I really
I mean,
like
I
it.
can appreciate
Yes.
it, but it's like, do we really need it?
Yes.
Like, did
Well,
that
we
because
need
eat
it
up
more
the
than
haven't
we
budget
need
gotten
that
another
was going
X-Wing.
to be
We
the
need it more than
dewback?
we need another land speeder. We need it more than we need another TIE
Did-
fighter, etc.
Did that Ubrikian speeder eat up the budget for not only the dewback, but also the Bith band members?
They never include a dewback in a set this size.
I
You don't
think the
get big
Ubiquian
plastic
speeder
figures in the sets like this.
was simply there to boost up the price a bit. They wouldn't have included the dewback regardless.
Probably.
It would have looked
usually-
too small without it, too.
I think
Mhm.
so.
It needs a little bit
because, like,
something
without
more.
that, I agree with you, but it's like you could have given us like something a bit more dynamic looking. I think.
I feel so stupid for not remembering the old cantina.
Like they could have
but
included any other speeder that, honestly, to me, would have looked way cooler looking.
What speeder have we not gotten before that could fit in this set?
I mean, like, there's a
General
bunch of
Grievous
speeders
is-
in Mos Eisley in the movie. Like, make one of them. Not this thing. It
I-
looks like
Have a
don't
special
know any of them.
edition, addition.
Make that
to...
guy on the swoop bike that almost ran into that giant giraffe-looking thing.
Make that giant giraffe-looking thing.
Yeah, make the giant giraffe
That
dinosaur-looking
could work.
thing.
Hey,
Oh,
will
I
this
see that.
set
yeah,
be
okay.
able to connect
I
to
don't
the
mind
other
the special
Mos Eisley?
edition cuts of Star Wars,
Yeah.
but that was the most ridiculous thing George Lucas did with them.
Hey, look out! This giant green-skinned dinosaur come in, block the whole
It's
scene.
just like Mos Eisley is filled with junk.
Like, yeah,
Just
it's filled
Yeah.
with scum and villainy.
No,
Emphasis on scum
not that kind of junk.
and
It's-
villainy.
CGI junk.
Oh, and another thing I just noticed: the studs on the table, that's sitting between Han and Greedo.
Yeah.
The stack of studs, they're glow in the dark.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
was seeing that
That's
myself. I thought,
amazing.
oh, that's kind of
And
a
I love
trick
that.
on the box, but
I thought that was Photoshop.
also wait, I see there's a function behind Greedo.
Yeah, that's
what are both
that's
Han
the-
and Greedo.
It
Yeah,
makes
make
Oh,
Greedo
okay,
fall
their
down.
chairs move.
so that they topple down
It-
dead.
It looks like it
I
pulls
feel
them
so
upward.
stupid. I usually do way more research before podcasts, but I was literally working up until just before we started recording this time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
If there's one
Couldn't
thing that I
look
can be
into it
happy about in
before.
this set,
Oh, hey,
which
look,
is-
they have the racist droid sensor.
Yes, the racist droid sensor, but not that. I like the cheap way to get all these minifigures of these kind of, sort of, but not really high-profile characters. I've been looking for a cheap way to get Han Solo, so I can pair him with my Millennium Falcon from 2015 for so long. That now that I can finally get it in a cheap set that's not the scared face that he usually comes with in the carbonite associated stuff.
Mhm.
It just makes me happy, man. And it's the new hair. That's
I'm-
great.
You know, I'm taking a huge risk looking up these Star Wars sets on Google
Why would you do that?
Yeah, you could have the Star Wars.
because I just remembered I wanted to see if we got the bartender. The last Mos Eisley did not come with the bartender.
No,
No,
it
did
didn't.
not.
It came with the band though.
The original one definitely wouldn't have. And
It came with the
you
big
mean
band.
Dewback 4, not Bantha.
No, it said the band, as in the.
Oh.
So yeah, I think this is the
Oh,
first time. So
sorry.
that's a
Together.
totally new character. Wonder why it doesn't say new on the box.
It
Usually
never
they say
does that
new.
anymore. It doesn't do that.
They don't.
Nah.
When
That's
did
a
they
shame.
stop
Not
that?
any
It
longer.
stopped for a
I'm
while.
afraid.
I think it was around
That's
the
weird.
time
I don't know
of
why
The
they
Force
did that.
Awakens.
Ah, yeah, because they would have been putting new on every single character.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
And then they would have been putting new on almost
Wait,
every
they would
Rogue
have
One
been.
character.
Okay, I should stop before I make a bad joke.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on. Lego released a statement regarding the faces in the downtown diner. Now, I only skimmed through the episode where you guys talked about this. Did you guys talk about the faces?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
We
did.
did a little
We
bit
did.
on how they looked really familiar on several of them.
One of the greatest quotes that came out of that was, "Would the mustache guy be the mustache guy without the
'Cause you wanted to make
mustache?"
that the title.
No, I didn't actually. It was a variation on that quote, but that's basically my summary on the faces. So,
I don't care what the
Mhm.
faces are. I love this set.
I do, because I didn't like the smiley face and I felt they brought it down in value.
Yeah, I don't like the smiley
So-
face either, though. But I don't care. This is a great set.
I love...
Though I do
So,
really like
you guys
that
already got a
young
chance to talk
Dareth
about
looking
this.
fellow.
I'm going to hog some airtime here.
You do that.
Okay.
I absolutely love this set, and I'm going to seriously consider buying
Same.
it.
Am I right or am I
I'm
right?
gonna butt into your airtime.
Seriously.
It might not be next year even, but it's just so cool. And not to mention the return of teal, which I want to figure out if that's the same teal. Probably not. It's probably like the purple, but it looks pretty darn close.
Mark
Also,
Stafford
I
be
love how they
darned.
built diner out of bricks. That's like the best brick built word sign ever in the
Mm.
it's
history
also
of ever.
pink.
Seriously.
Just saying.
It just screams put neon on me.
Mhm.
And I love how they did the diner window, and everything is so seamless in this set.
And then young Dareth
It's
looking
just an
fellow.
amazing set. Yeah,
With his
seriously,
oh,
that
yeah,
is
that
extremely
rock and roll
Dareth
face.
looking.
Grand Sensei Dan.
I mean, it looks like a variation of, you know, that weird Dareth. It came in the Temple of Erjitsu.
Oh,
Oh, good grief.
Hey, look, there's a parking meter.
oh.
It is. Oh, I don't know. if
I didn't
found
notice
this before.
that.
There's a
I
little-
love that there's also a boxing ring, so I can
Mhm.
live out all of my fighting hood fantasies.
Mhm.
What?
So
What?
I can be the true boxing champion. I can down battling Matt Murdock.
There's a sound booth. I just noticed that I didn't
Or,
notice
I'm
that
sorry,
before. But there's a
battling
sound
Jack
booth, like the little
Murdoch.
fuzzy tile things you put on the wall that I should know the name of.
Getting strong.
Yeah, what?
Now?
On the third floor, there's like a sound booth. You know those
Yeah.
things, those
Yeah.
foam tiles you put on the wall, and they're in there. Oh, that's so cool. What
Yeah.
part- I don't recognize that piece. Is that like not the treads, but
It might
The
be actual
gear
foam,
piece.
you know?
Maybe
phone.
so.
don't ruin the moment.
Your phone, though.
But that's what I'm best at.
Well, you're
Oh
here.
man, I see the modular buildings, like almost everything Lego's been doing, just keep getting better and
Yep.
better.
Mhm.
And this
Yeah.
one's
Only
It's
thing
good,
that could
it's
make
good.
this set better is we still need to be getting more casual prints for minifigures, and this doesn't really come with any.
I agree.
Wow.
It comes with a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean-
repeats and rehashes and stuff.
Yeah,
The
which
most
is sad. Most
casual
of them
you
are
can-
pretty cool.
Though, the most casual you can get is being shirtless like the boxer. I mean, you know?
Well, he's also got the belt printing on his waist that is not on the leg piece.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
it is, but... I mean,
And
don't
also
you...
his hands are boxing gloves, so
My arms are guns.
But hey,
Both of his
too
arms
many
are
figs
black.
out of 20,000 with boxing glove hands. I can tolerate one more.
so yeah. I didn't even read Lego Statement, did I? But I gave my own version of it. Yeah, it's better. That's the story.
yes.
All right.
No,
So
that's
I'll
all
take
of
up-
this.
If
Yeah,
you're-
we have enough time for one more piece of news here. We'll probably have to skip out on the Lego brand
That's totally fine.
exclusive
Totally
minifigure. Not any. No one listening to this probably cares. You're not gonna get it.
Yeah, there's a 0%
Hey, don't
chance
underestimate
you
the
get it.
power of the people. They might
Unless
get
And
you
it.
are
also
willing to
eBay
spend
sellers,
thousands.
Yeah.
You can spend thousands on it if you are so inclined.
All
But I doubt any
I
of you
hogged
are.
that last segment, so someone else can talk about this next piece of news.
I guess it'll be me.
Yeah.
So, Lego
ahead.
decided to keep chugging along with the Brickheads line, and now they're delving into a non-licensed thing. Whoa, I know, right? It's seasonal sets, oddly enough. And me being the resident, I guess, sort of hater, I guess.
Haven't you gotten over that yet?
I have. Because of these. I love these.
Okay, I'll take what I can get.
I will get these when they come out. I love them so much.
I specifically want one of these, and I'll tell you why when we get to it.
Is it Santa Claus?
No, it's Mrs. Claus.
So
why wouldn't you
well,
get
they come
Santa
together,
too?
so I'm pretty sure those are a double pack. So
first up
Yeah,
is
that would
the
be
bee
great.
from the Bee
so
movie.
let's face it, Mrs. Claus on her own would not sell.
Well, she wouldn't. But all I can
Not
think
as well
is
as
that
the
thin
others.
line right between her eyes looks like a thin mouth line. And that's why it looks
It looks like that.
He's sick of Santa.
It's like
sticking himself into all these chimneys, and I have to clean up his suit.
I get that. Bad pun.
he
Bad
really
pun.
needs to stop eating my cookies so much.
What?
No.
Stop eating,
Santa.
cried Santa as he
And
stuffed
he's-
more cookies
and
in
he's
a
fat.
bag.
Doesn't clean up after his elves.
All right. I'm cutting off the joke.
Okay.
If you must.
So it starts off with Charmy the Bee from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sure, no one laughs at my Bee movie joke, but
Just
Charmy,
because the
sure.
Bee movie is dated.
That's
Yeah,
But it's
the
a
Bee
meme.
movie isn't funny either.
But it's a meme, though. You gotta...
The Bee movie meme is one of the stupidest memes to have happened this year. Yeah, okay, there's been a lot of bad memes this year. There's been a few gems, but there's been a lot of bad memes.
Gems like the shooting stars meme.
Yes, that was great. But you know what's been awful? I don't
Your
even know how to
memes.
describe it. Like, I really hate that meme where it's like the one guy and his girlfriend, and then he's looking at the other girl.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
That's so overused, and it's not even funny.
Mhm.
I've occasionally found it funny. It has to be in a very specific context, though.
Yeah,
See,
even a
even
bad
ones
meme
I
can be
maybe-
made good once or twice.
Even if I would have found one funny, it is everywhere.
It wasn't
Well,
as bad as
maybe I
Elf
find
on
it
Shelf
funnier
for
because
you,
I
though.
don't see it everywhere.
Oh, I see it absolutely everywhere. So, yeah, that's just one of them. There's another one which I'm not going to bring up right now because we're already going to be going over time in the segment.
Mhm.
So
the next
there's
one
also
we have is
there's also an Easter bunny. I love the
Mhm.
Easter bunny as well.
He has a carrot and a little Easter basket.
Just preemptively, I love them all.
Mhm.
They're really all very fantastic.
You know what you've done for it? Now I want a Sonic the Hedgehog brickhead.
Well, hey, they might
Boy,
still
what
have
have
the
you
license for it. Who knows?
Sonic guys are actually good proportions for brickheads.
Yeah,
Yeah, they really
Yeah,
are.
mostly
is,
head.
So that would you could have an entire.
You know what would
Sonic
be great
line.
too? Nintendo brickheads.
Oh,
Nah, that'd be
I would
terrible.
get every one of
Eight-
those.
you could have a
They're
Mario and
8-bit
Luigi,
characters.
and then maybe a Peach. I've actually seen
Mhm.
this mocked up.
Bowser.
Yeah, I'm sure someone has. I
Nintendo
love all the
brickheads.
brickhead mocks out there, but these would make great Nintendo characters make great brickheads because they don't make great minifigures.
Mhm.
You're right. Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
they wouldn't make very good minifigures, except for the Sonic. The Sonic is good.
Yes, Sonic is a
You are
great.
not allowed to say he's bad.
That's not Nintendo, Ford.
Close
Does
enough.
Nintendo own Sega?
Sega own no. They did have a
No.
deal
Ford,
for a little bit.
that's the
but-
most wrong thing you've said on this podcast today.
Look, I've been studying for finals. Give me a
You
break.
see, Disney
No.
owns Sega.
I know how to synthesize epoxides. Maybe I don't know how to know who owns Sega or whatever.
Well, I know
But,
valuable
hey,
life
I
skills
know
like
as
who
heck
know
owns
how to
what.
synthesize epoxides and haloalkanes and whatnot.
Are you still talking?
We need
Yes,
the
he
expanded
is.
brain meme with knows science, knows video games, and it's the expanded brain.
All right, we're gonna have to come to the end of this segment. I hope everyone got enough thoughts in on those brickheads.
No,
I'm buying
really,
the turkey
but-
and Santa.
I want all of them.
Fine, Mel.
They're great.
You get the spotlight for 30 seconds, Mel.
That witch, though, like,
Green
why
Goblin.
is her skin so green?
Because she's a witch.
the turkey is, like, adorable, though, with that
I'm
round
getting
head.
Mhm.
And
Can I say something real quick?
no, it's my spotlight.
Wow.
Uh,
Mal.
Okay.
As soon as Mal is done, jump in.
I'm done.
Okay, jump in.
I'm very confused and distressed by the Valentine bee, given that all male bees die right after mating. That's it. I'm done.
He's
I
ready
am
to die.
confused why they didn't just do a Cupid, but I guess they had enough shirtless
just-
people this
I'm just
year.
saying, why a bee? Why a bee?
They didn't
Of
want
all
to walk out
things?
the logistics
No,
of a
bees weren't
diaper
good in
wearing brickhead.
brickheads, but anyway, that's gonna have to do it for this segment. Join us on the other side of the break where we're going to play a game of some sort, hosted by Malaris.
Yeah.
Want to join in on the discussion? Join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below. Welcome back to the BCC Podcast, Segment 3, and with always, it is time for the Segment 3 game. Hosting the game today is Malaris, and take it away, Malaris.
Thank you, LQ. First off, I have to say, I am very honored to take this position. Okay, I'm done.
You almost didn't show up.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm very
You're
honored
really
to
on
be
edge
here.
tonight.
Way to throw him under the bus, man.
Okay, I'll just leave then if that's what you feel like. So today I have a special game. Guys,
Guys,
Guys.
let the man speak.
please.
What? We're
I
not
said
saying
nothing.
anything.
You said nothing a little too hard.
Fine.
I
I'll
can
say it
feel
harder.
you guys judging me right now.
Yeah. Yeah, keep feeling it.
I'll judge him with my silence.
Alright, so as is usual to me, I'm in a Star Wars mood with The Last Jedi coming out, and I'm on it with all the Star Wars marathon. So, of course, for my game, I decided to make it Star Wars themed. Now, the specific game I have decided to couple with this fanatic love for Star Wars is the Minifigure to Set game. This game is where I take a minifigure that is essentially exclusive to one set, and everyone else has to guess what set it's from. So, with that being said,
This would be the set 9 Num belonged to, if he had one.
yeah.
That's cruel.
Okay.
But
What's
guys,
cruel
there's
is like
also
holding
10
out
Num.
9 Num.
I'm fine with them holding out on 9 Num, as long as they give him a nice custom mold
Why do
in
people... Okay,
head.
can I
Like,
just...
There already is the custom head mold because we've gotten 10 Num.
but
Can
that's
I
actually
please
no, that's
ask?
not.
Why the heck
Wait,
do
it's not?
people
I
like
thought it was.
9 Num?
I have
Why
no
don't
Like, for
idea.
real.
Mal
People
just
like
one day told
porks?
me I should, so I did.
His face looks like sauteed mushrooms.
Well, hey,
It's
did those
perfect.
same people also tell you that the prequels are garbage? And that you should think of them as
No,
garbage?
I said Mal told me that I should like him, and then I did.
He was the co-pilot in the Millennium Falcon in the final movie of the original trilogy.
I used to think he was Wedge.
What?
See, because his face is made out of different floppy wedges.
No, because I remember I for a long time didn't realize when I was younger that Wedge was piloting the X-wing that went into the Death Star. So then people would refer to like the people into the Death Star, they'd say like Lando and Wedge, and I thought, okay, it makes sense. Wedge was Lando's co-pilot guy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Mal.
Yeah. Alright, so
Okay.
I'm posting the image of the first contestant in our, search
Oh,
for
man.
the...
So we've got
General
Imperial
Veers.
guy with a generic face.
That might be General Veers,
Um, General Veers from
It's
the
a very
battle
bad
pack,
minifigure. There's no
from
brake
the Snow
brake
Trooper battle
linking.
pack.
What is brake
How did you
linking?
get that for?
Oh!
Freaking gosh.
Wow. Nailed it.
Wow!
I was trying to conjure the name.
This is
I
why-
know that set because my brother has it.
I had a set that I always.
This is
live
why I
with.
have to
Ford.
resort to dirty tactics.
Ford just passed Maluris in points.
Oh!
Well done, Ford. You
Get
were
on my
too
level,
fast
son.
for me.
Whoa! Both Maluris and Ford passed me apparently
Ooh.
while I was gone.
I'm
sorry.
That's
Yeah.
what happens when you miss like 2 episodes in a row.
It's true.
Alright,
Don't feel bad, you're still ahead of me. Actually, you should probably still feel bad.
Everyone's ahead of
I
me.
still
except
feel
for Ryan.
bad about my life choices right now.
Well,
I should have just
can't
not
do anything
shown
about
up,
that,
and
now can I?
I should have just stayed home.
Well, cheer up, kid. I'm winning.
You are home.
No, I'm not. I'm in a foreign
Mal.
place.
You're home.
It's no, not home if you don't think it's home. Alright, so
Relativism.
here is the next picture for...
Z95
Oh,
headhunter.
the Warthog!
What?
Z95 headhunter.
Yeah, Headhunter. I meant, why did I say Warthog?
The Warthog?
Also
So I
70.
guess
Z95
Why did I say
headhunter.
Warthog?
Ford won this.
Bam!
Again.
Ford,
I
you're
loved that
cheating.
I'm not cheating. I just study
Isn't
my
this
stuff.
the one that also came... This one
That
also
was
came
way
with
too-
Krell, didn't it?
This one came with
Way
Pong
too fast to
Krell.
be a cheat.
Cheat.
Oh.
Yeah,
Man.
this guy.
That
I was
he
so
debuted
happy
in
they
the
made
Ambar
sets
arc,
off that arc because...
otherwise known as
Wow.
the best one.
Ooh, there's one that's a little bit better than that one, but it's one of my favorites.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
It's
Darth
debatable,
Maul,
kind of.
Darth Maul
but-
easily takes gig.
No, my favorite one is Run from the Lost Missions.
Yeah.
Which, if I just even say the name of it, it spoils whoever hasn't seen
Okay,
it.
yeah.
So,
I know
You'll just
which
have
one
to
you're talking
watch
about.
the show,
I think-
people. If you haven't watched it yet, watch it now.
All the Lost Missions.
It's on
are pretty
Netflix.
good.
Before The Last Jedi. Wait, no. It already came out.
Before Disney gets rid of it.
Alright. The next
gonna
one
get
I'm
this one.
giving to Ford, apparently, is this guy right here.
Oh,
crud.
Hoth and Go Base.
Darth Vader
yeah,
transformation.
okay.
Why do all go silent after
Hoth
one
Echo
burst?
Base from 2011.
There goes that
Oh
again.
my! I got it.
Oh man.
I was just about to
So
answer
basically,
that.
you forced me to make a game, to show up for that game, to let Ford surpass me, and give him every single freaking point.
You should have made them harder.
Wait a minute, how is this my fault?
This is your fault.
Mal, this is clearly your fault because you didn't choose hard enough minifigures. When I do mine, I make it specifically so that the highest people in points are going to have the hardest time with it.
That's a
Wait,
good
so you
strategy.
stack the game against
Yeah, that's
people?
not-
No, I'm
nice.
joking, but it
That's a
would be
good
funny if I
strategy.
did.
You basically make it so that you're the only one who wins. It's not fair.
And she still loses at
You see,
the
you should
game
make
at
it
the
I
end,
still
so-
win,
the only
so
one who
clearly it
wins.
isn't working. Clearly I'm stacking something wrong.
Yeah.
Was that all you had?
No, I have more.
Okay.
It's just,
Okay.
I don't want
Let's
to give
go.
them to Ford, okay?
I'm not gonna waste time thinking this time. I'm just gonna say it. What I did that last time I said Warthog.
It's gonna get crazy.
Warthog.
It's gonna be rapid fire,
Right.
man.
Let's get.
I think it's
Ford's
because
next
that
point.
helmet from the guy in the Headhunter looks like a warthog.
It does.
Even has like the tusks
I mean,
painted on the side.
There is
Has
a
a
clone
little
called
snout.
Warthog, so...
Mm.
Clone
probably what I was
Pilot.
thinking of.
Yeah. Here's another...
Umbar and
Easy.
MHC.
Ford, you're cheating. Like, I don't know how.
This thing he's saying them too fast to even be cheating.
Ford,
No.
how much did you pay Mal to have you have him show you these in advance?
No amount of money would have made him do that.
Yeah, I actually
I'll
want
give
to
you
win
a
this,
hint.
Glenda. Unless it
It
was
equates
a lot
to
more money than LQ would send him a gift.
Nothing. I
Ford's
paid him
too fast
nothing.
for us.
I'm just that
He
good.
is too fast.
Roll out the next one.
Please no.
Please don't be Clone Wars era. Oh wait, I
Well,
forgot. Ford already
kind of,
got the
but,
non-Clone Wars ones, too.
Oh,
No.
Palpatine's arrest.
Geonos and Arena.
LQ, you screwed that up. And you let
I know
Ford
there
win.
is no Geonos and Arena set.
You let Ford win.
Okay, you're just giving these to me now.
Man, I didn't recognize
Okay.
him. He's the scrub who got killed in 2 seconds by Palpatine.
Darn it, and there's only 2 more games this year.
What's up?
There's only 2 more games until the end of the year, and the winner of the year
Well-
is announced.
Gonna have to get on my level, guys.
It gets mysteriously
We're going to have some seriously point-heavy games the next couple weeks.
Do not
How
wish me sick,
about
Glenda. I have
LQ,
finals next
you
week.
crack a deal with some fabulous dude with a hat, and then we can talk.
You know, if you ever use the word fabulous describing yourself, my respect for you instantly goes down.
Okay, that's what I'm aiming for right now, because right now, this match is just killing me a little bit in
So you want to be
each day.
killed more?
Like if you cry
Do
every
we have
time.
any more?
Just
All
give me
right.
the next one, please.
Now, Where's the-
Naboo
Oh,
Starfighter.
Naboo. Hey, I started.
Anakin's
finish
Podracer.
because technically he's not right.
I'm not.
Watto's Junkyard.
What?
Anakin Insubordinable's Pod Racers.
Technically, it's small technicality.
Naboo Fighter?
Oh boy,
LQ, you need to think for once, okay?
that's what I was trying to do.
And you failed, okay?
Wow.
I
You
said
failed.
Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah, you said Naboo Starfighter, and
It's-
then you said Naboo Fighter.
It's
so-
actually Naboo Fighter, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I said Naboo first.
You said Naboo. That's it.
And I didn't finish. I said Ford, let me finish first.
And you
Well,
never
I
did.
finished first, so,
And I did.
And you were given like a nice 10-second time to finish.
Yeah, I
and you
gave
did
you a
it.
chance.
You just
You
racked
didn't
up
take
6
it.
points, man. 6 points in one game. Impressive.
Was that all? Was that the last one?
That's the last one I had lined up, though I can technically line up more.
I think
you line
6
up more?
points to one person in one
What?
game is enough.
We have like 3 minutes left on this podcast.
So
Do
don't,
something that's
because
not
we need
Star
to
Wars.
talk about like Patreon and stuff like
Yes,
that.
we do.
Do something
We
that's
have a
not Star Wars this
Patreon.
time.
On that Patreon, we do stuff to thank you for giving us a little bit of money.
We're very grateful.
It's
You're
great.
making it
yeah.
sound so bad.
I know. Anyway, yes. YouTube pays us absolutely nothing. We are a small channel, but it really does help us out. Just to get a little bit of income we can put towards actually putting stuff into the channel. Like, none of us are ever going to take home a paycheck from this thing. Everything we make is going directly back into the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
It's a non-profit.
So, just give $1 and you get access to our premium Discord channel. You get your name featured up there in the podcast. Why am I always pointing up? We don't look up when it technically, we're just in a new realm when that appears in the video. And you get access to special updates through Patreon. And I throw some extra stuff at the $1 tier all the time.
Yeah, a lot of us do, honestly.
Wait,
I?
none of you other guys have ever touched the Patreon. I'm the only one that's ever posted anything.
She means more
a
the
lot of
Discord
us-
exclusive chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
But that's
that.
Yeah,
terrible and
I
not
usually
really
post
counting.
exclusive memes there.
Yeah, again,
Oh
that
boy,
doesn't really
exclusive
count.
memes.
Hey, memes are life. I'd do anything for exclusive memes.
So yeah, then we also have the $3 tier where you get access to the BCC Audio Improv Comedy Show, and who knows what you'll get from that. That is a loot box
Insane.
of fun. Then we have more and more stuff for 5, 10, 15, but if you're interested in that, you probably already knew about Patreon at this point. But if by some miracle we all of a sudden get really popular and you really love us and want to give us tons of money, those options are there for you. We're still waiting to reach our $15 stretch goal, or we're currently $5 away, where we will start releasing the podcast on iTunes. A lot of you have been requesting that. If we can just get $5 more, we'll release it on iTunes. It's actually almost all the way set up. I just haven't done all the heavy lifting to do it until we actually get the money for it.
5 borks.
All right. I probably plugged that way too long.
Yep.
It's fine
Nah.
now. No one will be here to listen to the intro.
And as always, be sure to leave a comment about what we talked about today.
We love comments.
About the downtown diner, if you didn't already comment on
About how
that.
I'm wrong all the time.
Brickheads, about Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, that
Except
kinda
you
happened,
don't
right?
because
A good way to get banned from the comments in our channel is posting Last Jedi spoilers in the comments. So if you want to be banned, there you go.
Now you're just
I've
I've already
encouraging
seen it at this
them,
point, and I
LQ.
usually read the
Hand.
comments first, so it won't affect me at this point. I have already seen it by the time this goes out, as long as I didn't
you.
I
die.
already know what
Okay.
happens, so like...
I think
Are
I'll
you not
have seen
seeing
it
it
as
this weekend?
well.
I don't know.
I'm seeing it on Tuesday after
I'm seeing it
work.
tomorrow.
It's gonna be
I'm not
great.
seeing it
I'm
in
gonna
theaters.
get a $5 ticket.
You're a horrible person,
Yes.
Ford. First you
Dude,
take all
you
the
know,
Star
that's
Wars
the first
points,
time
and
I
called a
now
horrible person.
you're not. You're just. I'm done.
You got all
I'm done.
6 Star Wars questions.
Outro
right,
us
but you're not
because
seeing the movie.
it's gonna get personal now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just basking in the glory of winning all 6 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my game extra big next week
Make it you.
if it is me.
So yeah,
Right.
wow. You remember what I said during the break about you guys always carrying a joke a little bit past the point it's funny?
Yeah.
I do remember. Hey,
All right.
I wasn't in on any
For
jokes.
Ford, Klenda, Mace, Maluris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Have a good one.